This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Well, then cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart. Woo-woo.
Look at us go.
Are we
drinking water?
Both drinking water. Okay. I saw a clear liquid with some ice. Could be anything on your side of the country.
Honestly, it could very well be a pint of gin and tonic, but my body woke up this morning and said, are you fucking kidding us? Like, what do you think this is?
I feel like you were in this exact state a week ago. And here we are a week later, and your body's like, Mamrie, dear God.
It's truly been, well, okay, yeah, last week was just coming back from Austin. And then this weekend there was a million things. But I truly, like, I have to give my body a break, and by that I mean 48 hours.
Yeah.
Let's not. I'm not doing the 5-day cleanse.
No,
now. Can't do it.
That's one and done.
I literally had this morning a biscuit with a fried green tomato on it.
I mean, that sounds
with
like
gravy and eggs.
The most Asheville thing I can imagine on a Tuesday morning after Halloween.
We got Ash Nasty. Okay. Oh my gosh. I want to say congrats, because I don't know if it's the exact day, but y'all listening, I sent Grace a screen grab today because I've been going on Facebook recently to look at your memories, just because, like, if you go to your, I don't know, the options, it says memories and it says what you posted this day of many years, which it's incredible how boring my posts were circa 2010.
I think I stopped using Facebook in like 2010. So mine is just this very old time capsule that hasn't been dusted off in over a decade.
You should check it out, because mine will seriously be like, Mamrie is at the movies. Mamrie is tired. I'm like, why? Why did I need to let everyone know?
Because it was so new.
Pre-Instagram story.
Yeah, I saw someone tweet like, oh man, I miss the days when you were feeling bad and you just put up like a very cryptic song lyric and you were like, figure it out, everyone that follows me.
So goddamn emo. I know. I think I've said this on here before, maybe not, but there was a boy I liked in college who like never really liked me back, but like I made my AIM away message like, you're so vain, you probably think this away message is about you.
Oh snap. Wow.
And I would put it up and then I get nervous and I'd switch it. I get too nervous.
I remember Instant Messenger used to have at one point when they upgraded and you could put those like moving images like on the corner of your chat box, and it was like stick figures that were like doing different things. That's how I learned out what BuFuing was.
Grace, I have no idea what BuFuing is.
Butt fucking.
Oh.
It blew my mind.
BuFuing?
It's called BuFuing.
Oh, wait.
At least someone said that, or the internet said that, and that might be so off. But I was like, this is so funny. This is so funny.
Did someone have two stick figures?
Yes, they were BuFuing.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, the internet has taught me so much since the dawn of it. I can't even imagine where I'd be without it.
Your sexual awakening from the gifts on GChat. I mean, and GChat was huge too. Like, if you were GChatting,
Instant Messenger. This was
Instant Messenger.
AOL.
Oh,
yeah, those old chat boxes. Yeah, you could change like your whatever icon thing was.
Whoa.
Yeah,
because there was a minute there where GChat was God.
Oh yeah, that's like the only office job I had after college was just like everyone in the office is on GChat all day long. Like I didn't understand how work was getting done.
It's so crazy. And when I'm in my Gmail, it'll still show like my contacts at the bottom.
Yeah.
And like it shows like the last line in case you wanted to, like resurrect the convo. And I'm like, I haven't talked to that person since 2006.
Crazy.
What were we talking about? Anyway, this very long-winded tangent is to say my Facebook memory reminded me that it's the 4-year anniversary of us going on tangents. Holy shit.
This might get weird. It's been weird for 4 years now.
We have been doing this for as long as it person is in high school?
I know.
That's crazy.
I thought we were around 3, but I've been thinking we're around 3 for like 2 years now. So it makes sense that we're on 4 now.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I mean, we were locked inside for like 6 months. So that was pretty much the same podcast.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
it's our
Very
little
true.
own Groundhog Day. But yeah,
Wow.
we have got a fully graduated podcast.
We do. I mean, we've passed 200 episodes in 4 years, and
That
we're
makes
still
math.
going. Yeah, that makes sense. Whatever that means.
And just so y'all know, in case you ever notice, we only take one day off a year.
We really
We take off Christmas.
That's it. And that even feels strange to take that week off, to be like, oh God, we're bad podcasters. We're not consistent enough.
1,000%. No, that always feels like when we come back from it, that it's like, oh shit. We've gone too long.
Yeah.
Now so much has happened. We're not going to know where to start.
Yeah. People have forgotten about us. We've been replaced by another duo that's learning about animals in a different way.
How pigs can breathe through their buttholes.
Yep.
How Grace learned about butthole sex.
BuFuing. It's such a fun term. It sounds so sweet. How was
I love it.
your Halloween?
Oh, girl.
I mean,
this whole weekend.
I've seen, because you're in like an actual place that feels like it does it up for Halloween.
Well, I was really surprised because, I mean, I saw that people had decorations around town, and, you know, this is iconically fall here.
Yeah.
Like, so people would be crazy not to like go out. It's the perfect weather.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if I took a walk right now, it'd be gorgeous trees and leaves actually falling on me. Like, I'm a screensaver.
Amazing.
Like, so good. But so what I didn't realize though is, and I only found out yesterday, is I started to see, like, what is it called? Like barriers. Like a couple barriers at the end of like a street that's right up from us. Like we're on a dead end off this street.
Yeah.
And it's a cute little street. And then I looked it up and I was like, Vermont Avenue, Asheville. It's the street in Asheville to the point where they have 1,500 to 2,000 trick-or-treaters come through.
Oh my God.
It's so busy that they actually have, there's a place in Asheville that takes donations for candy money to give to these houses so that they don't have to do it out of pocket every year because it's so expensive.
That they don't run out. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
Isn't it crazy? So I was like, holy shit. Like, we're right off the fucking like main jam.
Yeah. It's like Bourbon Street.
It was crazy. So we straight up, they block it off from like 5:30 to 9, which actually made it like, it made me happy because I knew no trick-or-treaters were going to come down here.
Yeah.
And I love doing trick-or-treaters. But once I found that out, I was like, I want to go be in the mix.
Yeah.
I don't want to be right just on my porch the whole time.
Yeah.
Sorry for your margaritas. But so we go up there at like 6, and I'll tell you the whole story of my costume in a minute. But we go up there, we take a road beer with us, and it was like insane.
It looked
Grace.
like mayhem. Yeah. It looked wild.
Everyone was decked, and I'm talking like every single parent was
fun.
matching their kid, like
Cute.
everything. People were in the best mood, and it was like you look one way and there's this big house with all these crazy decorations and like a fire-breathing dragon.
Like actual fire?
Oh, well, more smoke.
Okay,
I'd say probably dry
okay.
ice.
I was like, that sounds really dangerous.
With these leaves drying up, we go a little further and we see like a line of trick-or-treaters, and there's like a little girl standing on like a ladder, and she has like a chute that the candy comes out of.
Great. Wonderful.
Let's see. There was another house that straight up just had a DJ on the porch.
Why not? Yeah.
There was a guy. I couldn't get eyes on him closely to see if he was like an ape or like a werewolf.
Okay.
But he was just in a tree lowering a bucket with candy to each trick-or-treat.
That's so insane.
It was so nuts. And then I've put on my Instagram story, there's this one house that did Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But like they were slowly building it. Like at first, when we first got here, they had like the sheet with the numbers and the letters with the Christmas lights. And then I was like, oh, now they're building like a portal that looked like a massive vagina kind of around the door. Girl, by last night, there's a fully like enrobed, tied between two trees Vecna. Like it was crazy. There was a guy like in this like on stilts in this crazy like bamboo woodman costume. Like I was living my greatest fantasy. It was fully hocus pocus.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was in such a good mood. And you could tell, like, you know, when you go to something and you're like, man, I would have killed for this when I was like in 8th grade.
Yeah.
When you could not be with your parents, but feel like you're like partying.
Totally.
The best. So we go up there, we do like a lap, we come back, we do a shot, we go back up, go through, and we're just like standing on, like, people watching, just like all the amazing.
So there's like, everyone gathers there, so people are actually trick-or-treating while people are like partying and intermix.
Well, so this is more just like socialize. This is more just trick-or-treating, but it's probably like a solid 4 blocks.
Yeah, cool.
You know, so the street is blocked off, and it truly is like Bourbon Street. It was crazy. so we're people watching for a bit, and let me just say, and again, I'll get to the costume.
Yeah.
I did a niche costume. I did my favorite picture of Prince.
Yeah. I saw your story, and I'm glad you put the inspiration photo, because I did think Kris Jenner almost instantly. And I was like, well, she's doing a Kardashian thing this year. Okay.
Honestly, Grace, by the time we went through and we like stopped and like had a beer at a place, we were going to come back here to drop off Beans because she was just like shiver me timbers.
Yeah.
And so we were going to bring her back, and I was like, do I just turn this into Kris Jenner? Do I just?
Yeah, dude, it's not far off already.
No, I was like, Chip, he was like, I don't have like a white collared shirt or anything. So I didn't have any clothes that would be Kris, but it was so funny. But so obviously I was like, no one's going to recognize me. Maybe one person if they're incredibly cool. Yeah. But like, I'm not doing the pose. Right. You know, I had to put on a jacket. It was more for me.
Yeah.
Because I put on my Instagram story months ago, like, should I be this for Halloween? And people said yes.
Okay.
But Chip, who, you know, all he simply did was stop by a Spirit Halloween, and get a costume of this character. Oh God. Kukuru? I'm not sure. from the anime Naruto.
Sounds like someone you would make up.
I think it's Kikishi. I don't remember. Oh man, he's gonna. I mean, well, that's the thing about anime. I promised to watch one anime series with him.
Yeah,
this one. Hunter, he has a tattoo of. Meanwhile, it's got 9 million episodes. Like, we've been watching it for years.
Yeah.
But the names are either like Hachimupa, or it's like Peggy.
Okay.
Like, there's no in between.
Okay.
But so Chip, God bless him, he did order a wig, which I'm like kind of into him with long silver hair. I was like, babe, I need you to have long floppy silver hair. How do you make that happen? But no one recognized me. People lost it for him. I'm telling you, I said to him, we went and got like food in the middle of our evening, and I was like, I love how people are literally yelling your character's name from across the street at you, and how awesome it is when they could just go to Spirit Halloween and get it themselves in 2 seconds. Like, no effort was put. I mean, kids were like, DIY. Sensei!
Wow.
Taking pics with him. Like,
good for him.
Once again, he crushed it. Picture this. You've got back-to-back meetings, errands to run, chores to take care of, incredibly small dogs to walk. Well, what's the secret to clearing your to-do list? That's a little help from DoorDash. You can get dinner, household essentials, and everything on your grocery list delivered right to you. Along with the restaurants that you love, you can also get groceries and essential items delivered with DoorDash. Drinks, snacks, booze, and other household items in under an hour. Every time you place an order for pickup or delivery, you're setting off a chain reaction that helps give back to the people who make your neighborhood unique. And with over 300,000 partners, you can support your neighborhood go-tos, the little cafe around the corner, or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, and Cheesecake Factory. You know we love it. With DoorDash, you're not just getting the things you love, but supporting the community you love too. From the stores and restaurants to the Dashers driving around, each purchase provides a new opportunity for everyone involved, because with DoorDash, there's a neighborhood of good at every order. You guys, I use DoorDash all the time. This morning I woke up hungover from Halloween. Do you think Chip and I didn't get biscuits delivered straight to the couch? It is so convenient. And for a limited time, our listeners can get 50% off up to a $20 value and 0 delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app and enter code GETWEIRD. That's 50% off up to a $20 value and 0 delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code GETWEIRD. Don't forget, that's code GETWEIRD for 50% off up to a $20 value and 0 delivery fees with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms apply.
Take action today for a healthier tomorrow with Everlywell. Their at-home lab tests and vitamins and supplements can help you get the knowledge and support you need so you can become a healthier you. What's not to love there? Everlywell is digital healthcare designed for you at an affordable and transparent price. With over 30 at-home lab tests, you'll be able to choose from the test that makes the most sense for you to get the answers that you need, like the women's health test or food sensitivity test, which is the one I took, and it is incredible. Highly recommend. Everlywell also has high-quality vitamins and supplements to support your overall health. You can choose from a variety of options, including vitamin D3 and omega-3 fish oil, all of the threes and the oils and the vitamins. Here's how it works. Everlywell ships products straight to you with everything you need all in one package. To take your at-home lab test, you simply collect your sample and use the included prepaid shipping label to mail your test back to a certified lab. Your physician-reviewed results get sent to your phone or device in just days, and you can share the results with your primary care physician to help guide your next steps. And if you ordered vitamins and supplements, you can start adding them to your daily routine right away. It's super simple. Over 1 million people have trusted Everlywell to support their health and wellness goals, and you should too. Like I said, I got the food sensitivity test. They give you the clearest instructions on how to do it, how not to do it. There's pictures. I am a visual learner, and it is so nice to be able to do this in the comfort of your own home at your own timeline. You can be as scared and embarrassed as you want in the privacy of your own setting. And for you listeners, Everlywell is offering a special discount of 20% off an at-home lab test at everlywell.com/TMGW. That's everlywell.com/TMGW for 20% off your next at-home lab tests. Again, everlywell.com/TMGW. Nice.
We even, so after we did walking around the block a few times, we had seen a flyer about a week ago for a party at the gas station.
Wow. Okay. A party at the gas station that they flyered the town for. Okay.
So at the end of the block, like where the trick-or-treating road would start, there's a Shell station.
Yeah.
But in this Shell station, because it's Asheville and everything is revolved around beer, there's like a full bar in the gas station called the Brew Pub.
Okay. That exists normally.
Or the brew pump. Yeah, it's
Wonderful.
like a craft beer sit down bar in the Shell station.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. But so I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe we'll pop up there. And in my head, I'm like, we're just gonna kind of bar hop, be by ourselves. We're not meeting up with friends, like whatever. It was a fucking rager. We get up there, there's probably 200 people, and the DJ is set up between the gas pumps. And everyone is, and it's just a dance party. We stayed for like 2 hours.
Wow. That's very fun.
It's very fun. And like everyone was dancing. You could go into the gas station and buy beer and then just like put it in a cup. And so everyone was going off. There was one guy who absolutely killed me. I mean, the best people watching you've ever had in your life.
I bet.
Chip looked at me and was just like, holy shit. A lot of people coming up and saying they like our podcast.
Oh, sweet.
Like probably like 10 people did, which
they
is
were
awesome.
Like, is that Mamrie?
And
second of all,
I got recognized like a lot yesterday, and Chip was like, what's up with why have you been recognized more in the Kris Jenner wig than you have the whole time you've been here?
They're like, there's only one person that could pull that strange, almost Kris Jenner costume off.
What's going on with this thing? But so anyway, it's great there. But there's one guy, we look over. Oh, we watched him all night. He's just an older man dressed as like a leprechaun, just playing a tiny flute to everything the DJ plays. And so, I mean, I'm putting this video on Patreon. He's playing with the DJ as a Pikachu just dances in front of him.
I love it. That's how you tell what drugs everyone is on based on how they react to that specific vignette.
I will go back next year and I will be on drugs. But so, I mean, earlier in the night when we were on the street, I saw a kid, like a very cute, like teenage kid, go by dressed as Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, nice. That's a good
And Chip
costume.
and I both went like, Rocco! And he was like, oh, thanks. You know, he was like shy, like probably too old to be in a costume kind of thing.
Yeah.
We hear people chanting at the gas station. He's breakdancing in front of a pump. What? I got that on video too. It's going off. Everyone's going crazy. There's a dance battle.
You must have caught him in his pre-dance rituals, and he was nervous that he knew he was about to unleash.
Totally. He was like, should I do it? Should I do it?
This is what we've been training for.
Someone else jumps in the circle, dance battles with him. He's winning. I mean,
Amazing.
I didn't see the end of it. But so then we go inside and we're in line and he's behind us and I bought him his Sprite and he was like, I said, great dancing out there. Let me get that Sprite for you.
Like, you sure you don't want something with electrolytes? You really worked up a sweat out there, Rocco.
But we're also like, also burn your clothes because you probably just rolled around in gasoline.
yeah. You have just put your body in the dirtiest environment ever.
I mean, like, what's dirtier than where the cars pull up to pump gas?
Exactly.
But it was just so much fun, an absolute rager.
Nice.
So we went there and then we went to an after party at another place and danced there. So once again,
Amazing.
I'm like drunk in North Carolina dancing to the Yin Yang Twins, you know?
Why not? Why
just
not?
going on. No one knows who I am. Just
That's the best thing about Halloween. Everyone gets a little bit of anonymity and can live their best life.
crazy. But so the problem was with that costume is that I realized on Saturday night that I had Amazoned everything to California.
Oh, no. So you have another full costume waiting for you when you get back.
So that's not coming out of the box. It's going back. But I had everything like shoes, tights, knee pads, shorts, top, like all of it, wig, everything.
Yeah.
So I went to was it Spirit Halloween or one of those? And Party City, and found the closest wig I could, which next year they should label as Kris Jenner, but it was Uncle Pop Star. So clearly Uncle Jesse, I guess.
Uncle Pop Star. I thought you were going to say it was Uncle Cracker. Or it was Uncle Jesse. Oh, that's fantastic.
So I got that, and then I was like, all right, I need to just like find everything else on the next couple days, right? So easy enough. I went to like some dollar stores and got like I couldn't find knee pads. I got like those compression things.
Like those might be good for real life after this.
It might be good. Yeah, you put like an ice pack in it. So I had everything, but then yesterday I woke up and I was like, okay, there's just a couple more things I gotta get.
Yeah. So
you know the iconic Batman shirt, which is the logo.
Oh yeah.
So the thing is like that you think like, oh, that will be everywhere. Right. Until you need one.
Oh, you mean like the availability of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Over
like you're
Halloween.
always just like, oh, that'd be at every Hot Topic. Yeah. That'd be at every blah, blah, blah.
It'd be in a Target.
So, exactly. It was not at a Target. I went online and found that it was in stock at a Walmart.
Okay.
That was like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I drive to the Walmart and I get to the section where it says it is. It's like a, like a tourney thing where it shows the display and then what should be beside it.
Oh, interesting.
Chaos. Shirts are everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I look for like 20 minutes and then I get an employee named Ruby.
Nice.
And she comes over, she rounds the corner to see the t-shirt display and she goes, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That's her section and she just cleaned it. Oh no.
She goes, I had it perfect this morning. Like people come in here with no respect and just go crazy on it. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Like the second I say no respect, she was very Southern. Like she didn't sound like Rodney Dangerfield at all. So I was like, ma'am, is there any way you can just see if they're in the back? Because I feel like I've gone through every shirt in here and it's like, it's crazy. And she was like, yeah, honey. Okay. And then she said someone else like, I got to go help this young lady. And I was like, God bless.
Thank you.
Because I was like, hoodie, greasy, Uggs, just not looking good. She finally comes back 15 minutes later and she's like, well, I can't do it. And I was like, well, it says online that it is in stock.
Yeah.
Like technically I could order it for pickup today. And she was just like, well then honey, it's on one of these 47 pallets that's in the back and I ain't about to go into them.
I appreciate her honesty.
Gotcha. So I get just like a t-shirt and paint and I had to make my own shirt. Right?
Yeah.
But I leave the gas station because he's wearing a mesh shirt under the Batman shirt.
Okay.
Like it's a Batman kind of like crop top with a mesh shirt under it.
Yeah.
Which I had ordered. Yeah. And I'm like, where do you get one of those? Probably just a sex store.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
It feels like a very like, gay male t-shirt kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And I knew even if they didn't have that, they'd have like a fishnet top.
Yeah, something.
That would work.
Yeah.
Grace, I go to this sex shop. By the way, I vlogged this. I'm putting it on
good.
Patreon.
Okay, yeah, you're hitting all the hot spots back to back.
I say on the video, why am I always at a sex store in North Carolina?
Like she's back for her annual visit.
I mean, I'd never been to this one before. It was a fancy one because it's near the Biltmore house.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Should you have changed your shoes before you went in there?
I mean, literally sweatpants, chips. This might get weird hoodie, so it's huge on me. I look like Alvin and the Chipmunks, and Uggs. Going in 1 p.m. on a Monday to the sex shop. But then as soon as I got in there, I realized, a lot of people come here for Halloween stuff.
Yeah, totally. That makes sense.
You know, if you want to be sexy. Grace, I've never had such customer service in a store in all of my life.
Really?
The second I walk in, I'm greeted by a boy dressed as Will Wheaton from Star Trek.
Last costume I would expect in a classy sex store. Will would be so honored.
Well, the thing is, and I'm assuming he goes to this every year because he kind of looked like him.
Okay.
So
okay.
I was like, I walked in for a second. I was like, not my friend Will Wheaton at Sexy Treasures.
Daylighting as the manager of Sexy Treasures. Okay.
I was like, Will, you just won Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah.
You don't need this money.
I thought he's on a book tour right now.
I can even tell you, immediately just like, hey there, hon, what can we help you with today? Like, just the sweetest. It's taking everything in my body not to take a picture with him.
Oh, I was going to say.
To send to Will.
Yeah.
But because I was like, I don't know if it's frowned upon to take pictures in a sex store. You know, he might be like, I don't want people to know I work here.
Right.
You
He's
know?
like, I wear this costume every day, not just for Halloween.
He's like, what? You say there's a holiday tonight?
Yeah, you come in your oversized boyfriend's clothes and go, let me take a picture with you. And I need your finest mesh shirt, by the way.
Well, the thing is there was a mesh tank.
Okay.
For men.
Okay.
But I was like, it has to be long sleeves, right? So he goes and he's literally comes back with options. It's like
opposite of the Walmart experience.
Yeah, which I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you that when I was like, okay, fine, and left Walmart, I heard, and she had fallen. And I had to go back. She had fallen in the shirts. I'm not even fucking with you. She had tripped on the shirts. And I came back and was like, are you okay? She was like, it's just one of them days.
It's just one of those days. I mean, that makes sense. The last time I was in a Walmart, there was a live hamster on the floor as soon as we walked in.
I forgot about that.
So I haven't been back in one since. But this checks out.
Oh, so funny. So anyway, I went back and checked on her. She was fine.
Okay.
But it just killed me. So I'm back in the sex store. Trying not to take a pic with Will Wheaton.
Yeah.
And he's bringing me all these options that just don't work, but do have a mesh vibe.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? Let me just show you what I'm going for.
Let me show you the inspiration.
I was like, I didn't want to be mocking to be like,
right.
There's nothing I want to be sexy about this. And so I pull it up and I show, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
this girl, the girl is dressed, I don't know, like a Dorothy kind of thing, and then she comes back with a packaged mesh shirt, like or fishnet, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was it was a little too big for me, but I knew that from my sweatshirt, she got the vibe. She didn't want to, assume.
Yeah.
So anyway, and they're bringing me other options. They're like, okay, well, can we help you with anything else? And just so nice. I was like, no, I think just this. I'll come back when I have more time.
Yeah, I'll come back under a different pretense next time. Right?
So they're like, okay, come back and see us. And then I go up to check out, and then up pops the little guy with swirly circles from Saw to check me out.
Oh, I thought you meant the Star Trek kid had changed his costume.
I I wish. No. So anyway, swirls. So then I got that. I ended up getting a day pass at the gym because I felt so gross. So I was like, I'm just gonna go walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes. And then of course, while I'm on the treadmill, I'm like, just realized a perfect costume for Beans, Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh,
so
absolutely. Absolutely.
So I was like not having enough time to do my shit anyway, and was like on the treadmill like, okay, well, if I go, there's a wig store 2 blocks away. If I go in there and get stuff, she's got a Hawaiian shirt, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, I go into this wig store.
Okay.
But not like Halloween wigs. I mean like extensions.
Right.
Like it's
all year round wigs. Yeah.
Yeah. Like lots of clip-ins or where you go to get like ones to sew into your hair,
Got
extensions,
it.
stuff
Okay.
like that. And I'm like, I need one.
Yeah. Yeah.
For Beans.
How do I explain to them this is for a dog without explaining to them that this is for a dog?
Of course. And then also like Weird Al has such like insanely curly hair.
Yeah.
That so then now I'm just like, you know, a woman
I
buying
need one tendril.
one black woman extension.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what is happening here? I also had tried on some glasses earlier and was going to get those. So I go to check out and the lovely boy is like, you make YouTube videos? And I was like, I did. And, you know, that kind of thing. And we're talking back and forth. What I didn't mention to you, and I went to this wig store last year too, is they have on the front of their store probably 30 printed out photos of people who've stolen from them.
Of like this person's not allowed back in this store. Wow.
Yeah. Like, we saw you, bitch. Like, you're not allowed back in.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
So I'm talking to the guy at the register, and we check out and have a fun Halloween, etc. I get to the door and realize the glasses are still just clipped onto me.
Oh, so you were trying glasses on in this store?
In this store.
Oh no.
So then I have to go back and be like, I really don't want my face on your door. Can I buy these too?
I'm so sorry. I forgot.
So
Me
anyway,
and my tendril will be on our way.
Me and my one tendril. So I came back, I painted the Batman shirt, I made a tiny accordion for Beans out of a box of eye drops.
Nice.
Where that part tucks in, you know, where you open it.
Yeah.
I folded that and made that the piano. I put some hair ties for like the squishy part.
Yeah.
You know. And you know, I did all that to not be recognized for my outfit and for Chip to be screamed at all night.
Amazing.
Like he was, like a superstar.
Like he was at an anime convention. Sounds like.
Truly.
Faherty is all about clothing for life's best moments, whether it's a Friday night football game, the first day of school, or hanging with your family in the backyard this fall. They make clothes that feel good and make you feel good. Faherty's a family brand that believes comfort and quality are key. It was founded by twin brothers, Alex and Mike. Faherty grew out of their longtime love for the surf, the mountains, road trips, beach bonfires. You get the feeling. They're passionate about craftsmanship and sustainability. Every piece is designed to be a lifetime favorite. In fact, their clothes get even better with age, and if anything happens along the way, Faherty will replace or fix your clothes for life, no matter what. You can layer your favorite pieces for a cozy fall vibe, or they even make easy all-in-one and done jumpsuits for the ladies out there, or whoever just likes a jumpsuit. You know I do. And they have best-selling soft and stretchy Legend sweater shirt that has thousands of 5-star reviews. So find a new fall favorite at Faherty. Legendary comfort awaits. And not to mention, they also make like some lifestyle items. I actually got a blanket from Faherty that I'm obsessed with. It is super cozy. Goose has actually made it her own. It's now the Goose blanket in the house, and it will be hers, you know, for life. Right now, Faherty is giving all of you listeners an amazing deal, 20% off on every order. You heard me. You get a full 20% off your order if you go to fahertybrand.com/TMGW and use code TMGW at checkout to get this deal. That's code TMGW at Faherty, FAHERTY brand.com/TMGW. fahertybrand.com/TMGW for 20% off. Again, fahertybrand.com/TMGW.
Wait, you guys did something fun, right?
Yeah, a third year
Some
in
gardens?
a row. Like our neighborhood, there's tons of kids constantly, but third year in a row that we put a bucket of candy out and none of it was taken, other than I think an Amazon guy took a few pieces and that was it.
Really?
So now we just bought ourselves a giant bucket of candy that we have here, which I don't hate. We went to Descano Gardens out here. They have this thing called Carved that was so fun and so cute, where it's just like hundreds of pumpkins that you walk through, and you walk through the whole gardens themselves, and they have all these like eerie, weird. It was like a very strange energy because we had never been there before, so we didn't even know like what we were walking into. And so they have all these different like light like setups. I get it looks almost like installation art kind of thing, but
they do it for
outside.
Christmas too.
Yeah,
they do a Christmas version that I've almost got, like I've bought tickets to probably 3 times, and then when the time came, I was like, I don't feel like going.
Yeah, and then it's like they're just my donation to the gardens. It was super fun. There's a bar when you walk in, which is great. We saw right away, and we're like, this is lovely and unexpected. How fun! And yeah, we just walked around. Kids are all dressed up. A couple kids were just like, these pumpkins creep me out. Can we leave, Dad? Which is
really?
Yeah, because it is eerie. It is. I was like, oh yeah, we haven't like been out looking at Halloween stuff for so long, and we didn't.
Well, the thing.
Yeah,
sorry, I was just gonna say, when you walk through something like that, like I feel like someone's gonna jump out at me.
That's the whole thing. I'm so on guard about like, even in the darkness, like some people were dressed up of like Beetlejuice and stuff like that, but I was like, whoa, what's that guy doing? What's that guy doing? Like, I'm walking through this like it's Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm like, don't touch me, don't touch me, no touching, no touching. And it's like, this is a nice place. I was like, sorry, I am a pussy and I'm on edge right now. But it was really cool, very sweet. And we just had raccoon onesies this year. We didn't really do the whole
cute.
At one point, I did order stuff to potentially be Paul, Hollywood, and Prue for Halloween.
Okay, I tried to convince, like, Chip and I were, what the hell are we going to be?
Yeah.
To like probably Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was trying to have him go as Noel and Matt.
Yeah, we were considering that. I dressed as Noel last year when we stayed home.
Oh, right.
And so I was like, we were trying to think. We went out to dinner the other night trying to think of Halloween costumes. And I was like, what is relevant to like our interests and then other people's? And we just like could not come up with anything outside the baking show sphere that I was like, that is just the heart and soul, I think, right now. But we ended up just wearing some raccoon onesies, which was cute and fun.
Very on brand for you. I wonder if the raccoons saw you.
Yeah, we took some photos outside. I was really trying to blend with them. But it was a very chill Halloween, so no complaints here. But I definitely, if you go back to Asheville next year, same time, I want to go out there for Halloween because it sounds...
My God, yes.
It sounds incredible. Absolutely. Oh,
so much fun.
And I will say, just before we started this, you saw it too. Heidi Klum's Halloween costume.
The worm.
The photos of her just laying on the carpet and people like getting down and trying to take photos of her. I was like, say what you will about her. Her level of ridiculousness, it warms my heart sometimes.
I love it so much. I posted it on my Instagram story and I was like, me on a morning panel, day 3 of VidCon.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see it in motion because the way she's standing, I'm like, how do her feet move? I want to see a video of her just like bouncing down the carpet.
But also that takes commitment because, I mean, you saw me with Edward 40 Hands, how I had to have a loose pinky. Like the amount of claustrophobia.
Oh, no, thank you. Absolutely not.
Like, I mean, at any point, if you fell forward, you can't catch yourself.
Right.
Like,
I know.
That's terrifying.
Not having any arms available. That's what I give her kudos for. That I'm like, how did she go on with the rest of her night after that carpet? Was
someone feeding her sips?
Right. How did she physically get from one place to the next? And how did she go to the bathroom? How did she do literally anything other than take photos in that thing?
And also, what I want to know and what should be studied with Heidi Klum's brain is just like, how do we get to, when you have endless money, endless resources, where does the brain go to worm? Like, did she see someone do the worm on a dance floor and was like, it'd be funny if I was a worm on dance floor. Like, I'm doing Anna Delvey, but
her husband was a fisherman. And she was the worm. And so like I get that, but he also was like a fisherman with like his eye ripped out or something. That I was like, okay, what? So is there a narrative here? Did you do that?
Like, is this a book I didn't read?
I know.
A fable?
I realized this year, I was like, this is probably the first year that I will not understand the majority of costumes. I feel out of the pop culture loop that way. And the internet's so expansive with memes now that I'm like, I'm sure I wouldn't recognize over half of the costumes.
I tell you won't if those costumes are a 30-year-old picture of Prince.
I know. How did you get to that as your costume?
Because someone posted it, or I saw it somewhere on the internet, and it goes around occasionally because it's just so funny. He's just on roller skates in a Batman shirt dancing.
Just pose.
Just posing. And so I put it on my Instagram and was like, it should just be my Halloween costume. And so many people were like, yes, of course. Yeah. So it popped into my head the other day. But
amazing.
Yeah, next year I'll go for something a little more. I mean, the previous year I was a podiatrist sign. So I guess I do kind of go niche.
Yeah, I like the niche. It's always a good Halloween costume when you have to explain it to people.
Oh, yeah. Just like a joke.
Yeah.
Just like a joke. No, I loved it. It makes me like pumped for next year too.
Yeah.
But I also just need to drink so much water.
I know. Do you have a big week ahead? Can you take a break for a second?
Well, I mean, I didn't even get into the rest of the weekend, which I'll talk about next week. I went to a Big Boy concert on Friday.
Right. Yeah.
Saturday, I got drunk with an AEW wrestler.
This is you living your best life out in Nashville.
There's
more opportunities out there.
Right? I thought I was supposed to come out here to chill.
No, the novel can be written another year.
Right? I know. Chip and I said to each other, we were like, okay, we can't just like go to Asheville and drink beer and be lazy.
Or you can.
We have to like be productive. And I was like, for one of the months.
There's a balance. There's a delicate balance.
This is my summer. But anyway, I am going to pop a melatonin.
Nice.
And go to sleep early tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway.
I know. I'm like, there's nothing, all the shit that I had brought up or that I have in my notes from last week. I'm like, this isn't, here's my, just a rundown. Butterboards, jizz jewelry. Yeah, there's a girl on TikTok that makes jewelry out of jizz.
Out of jizz?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I saw this BuzzFeed article. It's called Jizzy Jewelry. And she makes like rings and necklaces and bracelets out of like other things, and then was like making a joke about making it out of semen, and then people were like, could you do that? And she does it, and people send her their
semen?
Yeah, they send it, and then she makes it into jewelry and sends it back, and a piece of Jizzy jewelry starts at 110 Canadian dollars, which is about $80 US. And yeah, she receives a sample, combines it with the solution, turns it into a powder, and then makes like clay, which gets turned into jewelry. And she does it not only with men's samples, with women's samples too.
You got a secretion necklace?
Yeah, she is broadening all the horizons.
I would call them secretions or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not jizzy jewelry.
Jizzy jewelry, I love alliteration, but it sounds a little like, I don't know. It sounds like what was the thing? The jazzy chair?
Oh, yeah. A jizzy chair would be very different.
A jizzy chair. Wow, that's so weird. I wonder if she's mainly getting like men sending it to her, or like women being like, babe, jizz in this cup.
Yeah.
I want a pendant made out of your juice. Oh my God.
I know. It's she's quoted saying, a lot of my clients get it because it signifies the passion and intimacy in their relationship. Some people get them as a vasectomy gift or to symbolize their fertility journeys, and some people just get it for jokes. So,
wow. Okay.
Something for everyone, guys.
I'm in. I'm glad we ended on that.
Yeah. I want to
nice and happy ending.
Yeah. Supporting small businesses.
Oh, this got weird.
Yeah.